أي رحلة بتبتدي بحدث، شيء ما بيحصل بيلفت نظرك ويحفزك إنك تبتدي. وبما إني عايش في مدينة سكانها 20 مليون، فكان من السهل أدور على قصة بين 20 مليون بني آدم. بس ده ما حصلش، لأني قررت أحكي عن ساكن تاني غير 20 مليون ساكن ما كنتش باخد بالي منه رغم إنه موجود في كل مكان، بياكل من بواقي أكلنا وبينام تحت عربياتنا. 2 مليون كلب بلدي في القاهرة بس. برغم العدد محدش مهتم. ممكن يتخبط وما يلاقيش علاج، يجوع وما يلاقيش أكل. بس ده ما كانش الحدث اللي خلاني أعمل الفيلم. الحدث الغريب بالنسبة لي حصل لما لقيت ناس بتساعدهم وتنقذهم. ساعتها بس قررت أعمل الفيلم.
بص، وانا بساعد البلد عليه سواء كلاب او قطط او اي حالات موجوده في الشارع عموما، وفي ناس كتير بتساعد وفي فريق انقاذ. حتى يعني لو انت مهتم بالموضوع ممكن تيجي نتقابل النهارده بالليل يعني.
البوست 15 دقيقة بقاله 15 دقيقة عمل 490 كومنت.
طب اقفل بسرعة.
انا ابعتهولك.
كاتب هو ممكن تبعتي لي رقمك؟
ما هي واحدة بقى ردت عليه قالت له ممكن ما شافتش الكومنت بتاعك أرجوك.
هو شوف بقاله قد ايه نازل كده البوست؟
15 دقيقة عمل 490 كومنت. ده كارثة يا ابني. احنا عايزين طب أي عنوان يا جدعان، أي حاجة والنبي.
فعلا أنا نزلت.
اتحركي على هناك.
طب اتحركي أنت على هناك لحد ما أحاول أوصل لها كده، بس إن شاء الله هوصل
طب
لها.
بسرعة والنبي.
حاضر حاضر ابعت.
إنقاذ الكلب بيبتدي ببوست، وده فعلا اللي حصل في أول يوم. بوست الواحدة شافت كلب محتاج مساعدة، كلب مربوط حوالين رقبته حبل، وطبعا كل ما بيكبر بيضيق على رقبته وبيتخنق أكتر. في العادي بيعملوها الأطفال في الشوارع مع الكلاب الصغيرة، يربطوهم ويلعبوا بيهم وبعدين يسيبوهم بالحبل. المهم الهدف ساعتها كان إننا نمسكه ونفك الحبل قبل ما يكون سبب في موته.
حد قال لي ده بيقعد قدام شوية يمين.
قدام شوية يمين. السلام عليكم باشا، انتوا عندكم كلب هنا مربوط على رقبته حبل ووشه وارم كده، كلب لونه بني كده.
اسود؟
لا كلب مش اسود، لا بني كده غامق.
طيب هو من النوع الغالي؟
بلدي؟ لا كلب بلدي.
كلب
شارع.
بلدي، كلب بتاع الشارع. حضرتك بتشوف الكلب ده؟ بص
انا بشوفه.
بيجي لكم.
ده كلب ضال.
كلب ضال.
المهم ان هو
كلب ضال.
ماشي، احنا عايزينه بقى.
ماشي.
حضرتك شفته؟ بتشوفه فين؟
لا ما بشوفه، انا تقريبا بشوفه هو مجموعة لا مؤاخذة كلاب طالعين.
يعني ما دخلش قدامك دلوقتي؟
لا دلوقتي لا، بس انا تقريبا بشوفه. يوم يوم لا، كل يوم.
طيب ماشي. شكرا. السلام عليكم. بص ده صديق اهو.
ايوه
بص هو بيمشي مع الكلب ده صح؟
دول مجموعة الكلاب.
فين بقى؟
ده واحد منهم.
طب ده رايح فين بقى؟ ده احنا نراقب ده وممكن يودينا ليه. بص ده اكيد رايح في مكان هم بيقعدوا فيه برضه.
لا ده كده الدايره وسعت قوي.
ممكن نتكلم سوا. اهو كلب اهو.
على يمينك اهو. بني ده.
بقول لك ايه؟
استنى خليك واحد. استنى بالعقل. بالعقل ثانية واحدة. استنى ما تنزلش. نايم. في كلبة تانية جاية أصلا.
هو ده اللي أنا عايزه ينام كده. أنا هنزل أجيب واحدة
الو
فينك؟
انا هو عند الجامع.
خليك
طب استنى يا أحمد، ما تنزلش.
ماشي.
انا اهو.
فين أنت؟ لف الصينية كده بتاعت الجامع.
بص أنا
الكلب على شمالي أهو، الكلب قاعد مع الثلاث كلاب اللي على شمالك دول. أهو في
خلاص.
شفتيه؟ بص عامل ازاي؟ الخطه دلوقتي لازم حد يقف في الجنينه دي، لازم شبكه جوه الجنينه دي ورا البتاع ده.
طيب
ورا البتاع ده ورا السور.
مين اللي هيرمي اول شبكه؟
انا هرمي اول شبكه، عليه من هنا كده مش هيشوف. طول ما الحركه بعيده عنه هو مش بيتحرك من مكانه، وانا هخش من ورا باسكت الزباله. انا طبعا اول ما هظهر من ورا باسكت الزباله مش هلاقي ولا كلب.
انت امشي بالراحه زي ما انا بمشي.
ما انا همشي
انت
بالراحه.
شفتني هم استوعبوني فين؟ قريب جدا منهم. انا مش بعمل صوت خالص بالجزمه. وحاول ما تدوس بقى على طوب وتعمل صوت كيس بلاستيك يعني.
ربنا يستر ان شاء الله باذن الله.
هتبقى دي اخر محاوله النهارده
ان شاء الله باذن الله هنروح بيها.
شافوه؟ شافوه؟
في واحد جاي عليك يا انسي.
الكلبة هيمشي الناحية التانية. خد بالك امشي الناحية التانية.
ماشي انا بنتي. الو.
إنك تمسك كلب شارع دي حاجة مش سهلة، بالذات هنا. الكلاب هنا مش بتدي الأمان، هو ما يعرفش الخطر هيجيله منين. مش الكلاب بس، أي حيوان عايش في الشارع. المشكلة يوم ما بيتأذي مش بيلاقي حد يساعده، وده كان الهدف من الجروب عليه ناس كتير، بس مش كل الناس متفاعلة، مش كل الناس بتنزل، بس على الأقل معظم الناس بتبوست. أي حد بيشوف كلب محتاج مساعدة بيعمل له بوست. بس فضل البوست الوحيد اللي أكتر تفاعل هو الكلب اللي مربوط حوالين رقبته حبل. كل الناس كانت بتطلب إن احنا نجيبه، عشان كده نزلت معاهم تاني يوم، والموضوع بالنسبة لي بقى تحدي.
السلام عليكم. الكلب ما شفتوش النهارده؟
لا والله انا لسه مستلم دلوقتي.
ولا امبارح
طب
شفته؟
امبارح اخر
لا.
ما شفته امتى؟
لا ده هو لما كنتوا انتوا هنا بس.
ممكن تاخد رقمي طيب لو لقيته كلمني. 0100
عمال بقى بنت فين تقول لي انا ايه.
مش عارف بقى ننزل ولا ايه؟ تعبت؟
لا ما تعبتش، بس بزعل لما بيكون في حاجه كده ومش عارف اعمل لها حاجه. لا دلوقتي بقى انا بفكر دلوقتي هو مثلا هو فين، ممكن يكون بقى اكيد هو جعان، ده رقم واحد يعني، غير الجو الجميل اللي هم قاعدين فيه في الشارع. عنده فرصة كويسة يتعالج طبعا يعني.
استنى.
بالراحه 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 بالراحه.
جري ولا
تعالى هنا بقى.
لا عندي انا هنا.
طب خد.
معاك فين الشبكه؟
رامز. الشبكه الثانيه فين؟
بص نور هنا كده.
انا سمعت صوت، قلت لكم في صوت، قلت اهو كلب بس.
هنا.
لا بس لو طلع اكيد هتشوفيه.
انت متاكد انت شفته يا احمد؟
يا راجل
شفته والله. انتوا اول ما قلتوا في صوت حركه هناك فعيني بصت على المكان اللي انتوا بتقولوا عليه. اول ما بصيت عيني جت عليه. جه ناحيه الكورنر كده في المبنى ومش عارف بقى هو احتار يروح يمين شمال ورا.
اي حاجه اتصل بقى انا بلغك.
ماشي شكرا.
الكلب لما بيحس إن في حد بيطارده بيغير مكانه. ده كان تبرير فريق الإنقاذ لاختفاء الكلب، والرأي التاني إنه يكون مات من الورم. بس برغم ده كان عندنا أمل إنه يكون لسه عايش، وفضلنا ننزل كل يوم نسأل الناس وندور عليه لحد اليوم العاشر.
بتوع الامن اللي اديناهم رقم المره اللي فاتت كلموني دلوقتي وقالوا لي ان الكلب في دخل فيلا او بيت مهجور قديم وهم محاوطينه دلوقتي بره البيت. فلو كده ممكن نروح له على طول بسرعه دلوقتي قبل ما يخرج بس او يهرب.
معلش يا جماعه انا عايزكم بس انتوا الثلاثه توقفوا كده معلش.
طلع وكان ايه؟ دخلت جوه.
كتروا الطوب هنا.
في باب ثاني هنا.
كتروا الطوب.
انا ممكن اخش
ارمي بقى. بس احنا اوعى بس خلاص بس يا كده.
الحمد لله اخيرا بعد معاناه وسقعه وحر ودوشه وما نلاقيهوش. الحاله كان كذا حد عايز يساعدها وبتاع فبالخيس هتساعد شيلتر بالخيس هيساعدها يعني.
دي حد انت تعرفه انت هتكلمها؟
اه كلمتها انا من ساعه ما اول ما رحت الحاله كلمتها متابع معاها من اول ما مسكناه. بعد كده قالت لي وديه على العياده على طول مش هيستحمل يروح شيلتر على طول.
ماشي يا باشا. حبيبي يا باشا. ايوه يا باشا الله يكرمك تستني يا رب.
طيب انا قدام في الشارع اهو هدخل العياده دلوقتي.
كلمني بعد كده على بعض.
ماشي انا اول ما اخلص في العياده واتحرك اكلمك. بس هو حالته صعبه خالص يعني راسه كبيره جدا جدا. هو الدكتور هيحدد بقى اذا كان حالته تستدعي يفضل بوردنج او يروح الشغل.
هو ايه الباب؟ خلينا
بس انا طبعا نسيته. طيب
طب الافضل ان هو يكون صديق ولا يكون
او ممكن يقلب صديق بعد كده. طيب احنا عايزين نكمل ده صديق تاني. احلق بقى الحته دي كده كلها. ماشي وكمل تنظيف هنا بالسبلة.
هي بنت؟ دي بنت او بنت؟
شويه خليك واقف كده عشان
احنا خرجنا بالكلبة اهو، هنروح الشلتر بقى صح؟
تمام.
لطيف. هي بنت.
هو بياكل ولا هي بنت؟
هي بنت كان منظره صعب خالص. ده بص القطر بتاع رقبته كان عامل ازاي.
بس هي طبعا خايفة من الناس.
خايفة طبعا،
محتاجة تتعود على الناس.
هي خايفه من اللي شافتها،
غلبانة يعني.
لحد اللحظة دي ما كنتش أعرف المفروض الكلب يروح فين، لحد ما عرفت إن في مصر عندنا مكان اسمه الشلتر. الشلتر مكان بيعيش فيه كلب الشارع الغير مؤهل إنه يرجع الشارع تاني. كلب محتاج علاج، كلب صاحبه اتنازل عنه، ومش بس الكلاب، أي حيوان ملوش مكان. في اليوم ده بلقيس صاحبة الشلتر شافت بوست الكلب وعرضت إنه يجي عندها.
واحد بس فيه
بجرب معاه الاكل بقى لما جربتش تاكل ولا لا. طبق فراخ.
نيجي الصبح نبص عليه كده، والدكتور قال لك في خلال يومين 3 كده هتبتدي تحس بالورم ده بيقل. حاجة كويسة يعني.
هي هتفضل في الأوضة بتاعتها ولا وبعد كده تخرجيها؟
بتخرج، هي كده كده هتخرج، بس بعد ما تبقى تمام وتبقى عندها انها عايزه تخرج. هي مش هتخرج اصلا الفتره.
هي خايفه دلوقتي.
هتقعد اسبوع بالمنظر.
طب هو الورم اللي في وشها ده؟
الورم اللي في وشها ده بيبقى حاجه اسمها إديمة. بسبب القفله اللي حصلت.
طب
هيحل عن طريق الادويه اللي احنا بنديها، في حاجات مضاده للالتهابات.
هينزل ياخد وقت قد ايه مثلا؟
يعني ممكن اسبوع.
اسبوع؟
أسبوع كان الوقت المحدد للكلب إنه يرجع طبيعي تاني. في الوقت ده كان فريق الإنقاذ كل يوم بينزل يساعد حالات تانية، ومع كل يوم بننقذ فيه حالة كان الكلب بيتحسن والورم كان بيقل.
في أنهي حتة يا أحمد بالظبط على كوبري أكتوبر؟
في كوبري أكتوبر ناحية عمرو.
الوش نزل خلاص، الوش ده خلاص نزل بقى كويس جدا. انا ما عرفتهاش لما دخلت والله العظيم. ولا انت بدلتيها ولا ايه؟
بقول لك حاسس ان شخصيتها اتغيرت، شخص كلب تاني بقت طبيعيه شويه.
ايه استقريت على اسم؟
احنا ممكن نسميها ليالي.
ليل واحد كفايه.
ليل واحد كفايه.
ليل واحد كفايه، ده احنا شفنا ليالي هناك.
حلو ليالي والله.
ليالي حلو والله، اسم حلو.
انت تحس ان هي خلاص يعني نفسيا بقت مستقرة؟
اول ما الكلب يهز ديله خلاص تعرف ان الكلب فيه تفاعل بينه وبين اللي معاه، وفي ألفة بين المكان كمان.
رغم ان المكان ساعد ليالي انها تتعافى، الا ان الشلتر كنت بشوفه سجن للكلب، خصوصا كلب الشارع اللي ما تعودش يعيش في مكان مقفول.
هو الشلتر طبعا يعني حاجه كويسه ان هو بيهتم وبيعالج وبينقذ كل حاجه، بس الافضل ان هي تعيش في بيت يبقى الاهتمام بيها اكبر والحب ليها كله متوجه ناحيتها، عكس ما يكون في كلاب كتير برضه.
يعني بالتالي دي خطوه ثانيه،
وحاجه حلوه حتى ان هي نعوضها عن الالم او العذاب اللي هي شافته، اللي هو تعتبر مكافأة ليها شويه.
هي كل الكلاب المفروض كلها بدور لها على بيوت، بس كل حاجه بتبقى صعبه على حسب ما بلاقي يعني. وطبعا البيوت اللي انا بجيبها كلها بتبقى بره مصر، يعني مفيش حاجه جوه مصر يعني. اغلبيه اللي عندي بلدي، ده رقم واحد، محدش بياخد بلدي اصلا. رقم اتنين ان انا حتى الكلاب البريد اللي عندي انا دي كانت حد رماها في الشارع، فما عنديش ثقه ان حد تاني ياخدها وانا ابقى واثقه 100% ان هو ما يهنهاش يعني او يعمل لها اي حاجه.
انت سفرتي كام كلب يا ابو كيس؟
مش قادره اقول لك العدد بالظبط، بس يعني ممكن 30 حاجه كده يعني بسفر قطط وكلاب، وفي انجلترا، في امريكا، في كندا.
كلب بتسافر على اساس ايه يعني ليه ناس اجانب بيه مهتمين ان هو ياخد كلب بلدي؟
بص هو يعني كل واحد بيبقى عشان قصته، يعني بيصعبوا عليهم القصص، يعني لما بيشوفوا كلب ويشوفوا قبله وبعده وحالته عامله ازاي، وهو لو راح بيت هيفرق حالته كتير.
عشان ليالي تعيش في بيت كان لازم يحصل حاجتين. اول حاجه اننا نلاقي متبني، وعشان كده كان لازم اعمل فيديو بيحكي قصه ليالي وانشره.
نقارنها حتى بصوره اللي هو افتر وبيفور، دي تصدق ان دي هي دي.
تاني حاجه ان ليالي تكون بتتحسن صحيا، بس ده للاسف ما حصلش، لان بعد ايام حصلت مفاجاه لينا كلنا.
انا جاي كان مثلا قدامي 10 دقايق ولا حاجه بعندك.
قصدك على البلك كله صح؟
نفخت
ونشفت. الاختيار الصح دلوقتي ان احنا نعمل سونار نعرف ايه اللي جوه ده، علشان لو هناخد قرار الفتح يبقى القرار سليم. تضخم في الغدد اللعابية، واحدة 4 سنتي ونص في 2 وواحدة 3 في 2.8 which is كبير جدا. هي عندها أعراض تنفسية وعندها التهاب في الجهاز الهضمي وعندها التهاب في رقبتها، فعندها 3 سيستمز تقريبا فيهم التهابات، فده بيطلع حاجات مواد كيميائيه في الجسم تؤدي الى الالتهاب. ممكن تبص تلاقي الصبح قد كده تاني نبدا من اول وجديد
تاني.
اي قصه بنحكيها بنكون عايزين نشوف نهايتها، وبالذات لو نهايه سعيده، بس بعد ما أكتر من دكتور أكد إن مفيش علاج لليالي وإنها ممكن تعيش باقي حياتها كده، افتكرنا إن هي دي النهاية. صحيح ما كانش فيه علاج لليالي في مصر، بس ده ما يمنعش إن كان ممكن يكون في مكان تاني. أنت منقذة كلاب في كندا شافت الفيديو وعرضت تاخد ليالي لكندا تعالجها وتساعدها في إنها تلاقي متبني ليها.
على المطار على طول يلا.
انا بقول لك انا اول ما عرفت جبت العلامات
عشان تتعود.
انا لسه برضه بس ماليش دعوه.
كويس.
انا بتكلم ان هي تعرف تاخد كلب مش
هي أصلاً
يعني كلب مش
تعتبر-
متعود على البني ادمين، كلب بتاع كان في
هي
الشارع.
ده تخصصها اصلا.
ده تخصصها
ده اللي انا عرفته ان هو تخصصها هي الريبيتيشن اللي هي التاهيل النفسي للكلاب.
دي شغلتها اصلا. طيب كويس.
سفر أي كلب بيحصل عن طريق حاجتين: واحد، عن طريق شركة شحن. 2، إنه يكون مرافق لحد. وعشان أشوف النهاية السعيدة الليالي قررت أكون أنا المرافق.
لا هي مرعوبه.
مرعوبة؟ ليه؟
هي خايفه مستغربه. لا هي ليالي بتعرف على فكره الكلاب بتحس وبتعرف. تعرف في حاجه غريبه هتحصل فيه، حاجه مش مظبوطه.
والله؟
ده ورقه التحاليل ماشي، ودي شهادات التطعيم. باي يا قلبي يا قلبي باي. الو باي يا حبيبي.
سلام يا لاد. لا ندخلهم.
م 15 يوليو وصلنا كندا، وفي المطار مارك زوج أنت كان مستنينا.
ليالي الحمد لله على السلامة. How are you doing, man? Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
All these hours. I'm so thirsty.
So nice to meet you.
Sorry, how are you doing?
You're fine.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, she drank quite a bit when she got out.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see she's not hiding at the back of the crate.
Layla?
ليالي.
Really?
ليالي.
Layali.
ليالي. Yeah. It's
like all the nights that they spend.
nights. Yeah, it's like nights.
Hey, honey. Hi. Oh yeah, it's really infected.
She is so tiny. I thought she would be bigger. The Balladis, there's just something special in the eyes. It's like all this fear and pain and just uncertainty. There's just something so deep in their eyes, don't you think? Like the Balladis that we've seen.
Oh yeah.
They all have this special thing. It's like their soul is in their eyes.
Yeah.
فكرة إن حد يساعد كلب بعيد عنه ب15 ساعة طيران ما كنتش فاهمها لحد ما سبت ليالي في الملجأ في اليوم ده ورحت بيت أنت، وهناك فهمت قد إيه هي بتحب الكلاب. كل الكلاب اللي عندها في البيت هي اللي ساعدت في إنقاذهم.
I've had dogs all my life. When I was living with my parents, we had dogs. Everything grew from there. So at this point, we have 4 of our own dogs and Peaches, who is our foster dog, and we have 5 cats. They are all rescued dogs. So for example, Darwin had severe health issues because of lack of proper nutrition. Susie was from a humane society. Mishu was supposed to be euthanized for aggression, and our Gucci also from the humane society. So they are all rescued dogs.
في نفس اليوم ليالي راحت العيادة عشان نعرف خطة علاجها هتكون إيه.
If the rope was in a location that was the swelling and damage the salivary gland, then this could be what we call a mucocele, which is an accumulation of saliva from a damaged salivary gland that's leaking into the area. And then with time, this is what happens. It could just be an abscess as well, or it could be an infected salivary gland problem. So I'm gonna look at it under the microscope and flush it. If the problem basically goes away, she will always have this residual pouch, right? Like it's just, you know, kind of a chronic damage that happened to her. If it goes away, the drainage goes away, we're happy. If it doesn't, then she would need a CT scan to look at all her salivary glands and find out which one is damaged, and then from there do surgery.
Starts to not like her so much.
العيادة كان قرارها إن ليالي هتعمل عملية وهتكون في خلال يومين.
You've been eating well, I can tell. That's awesome. So I have to ask you a question. How would you guys feel if we changed her name? The name Layli is a beautiful name, I love it, but the you know what it means, and when it was given was at the darkest point in her, at not necessarily the darkest because she was rescued already, but we're just kind of, I'm just thinking to myself, maybe a name still in your language, but that means maybe sunshine or, you know, opposite of night. You know, so it's a new beginning, new life, new name. You know, I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thought.
A lot of hard spots.
Okay, so I called the clinic this morning to book the surgery for her, and they booked me in with the owner of the clinic for tonight at 7. So we're going there tonight at 7. I know you're working. If you're okay with it, I'll just take me and Solly will take her.
Yeah, absolutely.
؟ 18 يوليو الساعة 5 مساء، قبل ميعاد العملية بساعتين، ليالي اختفت. Oh my god. It's very difficult to search for her.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. The shitty part is that she's afraid of people. I left cabin, took their information. They're gonna put it online on their face page.
Yeah.
Do they have her picture?
They don't have a picture, they just took description. I don't think they have a picture.
My husband just spoke to you guys about Layli being missing. I have just emailed you her picture. We can get more people, so we can, get a few people that way, there,
So I think it's just, let's go to the next farm.
You checked here too?
Yeah.
Why don't you go here and check out the barn?
Yeah.
Because time is of the essence. If at night it's gonna cool off, she's gonna start moving somewhere. Not necessarily that she'll be moving away, but she's gonna start wandering. And just because she doesn't know the area, she might just keep going away, further and further away.
في موقف زي ده ما كانش قدامنا غير السوشيال ميديا عشان نطلب من الناس إن هي تساعدنا.
Nowhere. We looked in the bush alongside here at the back on this road. Didn't see any tracks of her. What's your name?
Tara. What's your name?
Annette.
Annette. I'm sorry. Oh, I had a dog. I have had him for 4 years, but when we first got him, he hated everything about the whole new situation. He bolted and he was like a mile away, and I'm looking and I couldn't do anything, and he ran like a horse, and
Right.
I know what it's like.
Yeah, I know. She just flew in on Monday.
Yeah, that's shitty.
So
Team
she's
Chelsea is across town looking for that brindle dog.
Oh, for the boxer?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, you guys all got to come over here. Nobody knows who owns that dog. You guys are priority here. They need to all come over here.
Oh, they're there now?
I think there was some people headed out, yeah.
اليوم الأول خلص بدون أي أثر لليالي، بس تاني يوم بدأنا نفكر في حلول تانية.
So right now I have the flyers printed. We're gonna go to a store and I'm gonna photocopy, so I have about 200 flyers ready to go. I'm gonna buy plastic sleeves to put them in so they don't wash off if we get rain, so they're protected.
Yeah.
While we're in Peterborough, we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to all the radio stations, we're gonna talk to the newspapers, and we're gonna talk to the TV channel people, tell them about her story and ask them if they can run a story and let people know that she's out on loose and needs help finding her way back home. Just go through the messages and see what people are saying. Has anybody messaged that they've seen her? What about this Tom? What is he saying?
Okay. Hi Annette, I saw the post about your fostering cabin. I have a live trap.
Okay.
If you need it.
Answer him, say thank you Tom. Can I get back to you later on? And possibly borrow it from you either tonight or tomorrow. Hi.
Hi. I'm here for a cigarette.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky me.
No, it's all right.
I'm from one of local animal rescues.
Okay.
We've had a dog fly in from Egypt in need of a surgery here.
Okay.
And she went missing last night.
Okay.
And we desperately need help from the local media to air her story or put it on their Facebook accounts or Twitter.
Go do it.
Who would I talk to?
Yeah, you're talking to the guy on the radio, so we can go put it on Facebook right now.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's just absolutely amazing. Thank you. Rescue is the rescue page.
Okay.
And the top posts are about her.
Okay. So this is her here?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Layali.
Layali?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Want to make it 41? Sure. Put 43. These in houses and mailboxes in the houses around the area. So people, they see our posters there and they're aware. But then they get a flyer and they have our numbers to call if in case they see her. So they call us right away.
Have you been in this before?
I've never had a dog go missing like this.
Yeah.
That would have been out overnight.
عشان نعرف مكان ليالي كان لازم المدينة كلها تعرف قصتها.
This dog has come a far way. I mean, all the way from Egypt after suffering such torture, having a rope embedded into its neck, and desperately needing this surgery that it's finally going to get.
We're really desperately trying to find her because her situation is just really urgent. So please look at the picture, share the video, and if you see her, call me. She's on medication. She needs the surgery. She's unfamiliar with the feel of grass. They don't have stuff like that in Egypt.
So again, it's a missing dog. It's gone missing around the Cavan Monaghan area. It's at the Sire line, Tapley Quarter line is where we're assuming. But
if you see her, please do not chase her. But I would love you to call me, and I will anytime, day or night, and I will jump in my car and go there and see if we can get her back.
Maybe the dog has traveled further. I mean, if you're out there, if you don't have anything to do, maybe you're just going out for a hike out there in Cavan. I know a lot of people are walking around. I mean, this dog has no idea where it is, not even used to this land. I got a feel for this dog, okay? So please, everybody, if you could down there, please click share, and let's try to get Annette her dog back.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Praying.
Yes, thank you so much. Please do. I have lots of people texting me, messaging me that they have spotted her. And she's going on the highway, walking the opposite direction to the traffic on the side of the highway. They say they saw her and she was just sitting on the side of the road.
city.
Yeah. Just move over onto the highway. Make people slow down.
Good. You're the ones that you have lost the dog, correct?
Yes.
We were just on the 115 looking, and we seen him first.
Okay.
And we're here now looking for her. We've just seen her.
Put the lights, emergency lights on. We went to the other side. We can't see anything. Did you not see anything on that side?
No,
what can we do now? So she's here.
Well, the other people went to stop the water and they're coming back as well. I did not see anything.
Okay, so it's around the bend with an overpass.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Are you walking down into the first round?
Just around the bend. We saw the guy, he said he was around the bend too.
Okay, I'm just gonna run there to see. Maybe she's walking or something. Kara, someone just told me they saw her just south of this overpass on the bend in the middle part.
Take care. Okay? If she freaked out, she might get hit by a car. Just take care. Be easy. Easy, okay? She may run, may hit by the car. Where's she?
Here, put the flashlight on the side. The last time she was spotted was on 115 and Tapley quarter line. We've been there till 3 in the morning, and we have people there searching already because she had been spotted as of 5 a.m. So if you see her, please do not chase us. She's afraid of people and she will not come to any kind of food that you have or calling her. She does not know her name. We need to basically trap her and be creative about it. So please call me and we are there. We are there looking and waiting for a sighting.
يعني الناس عرفت، الناس اللي حوالين المكان عرفوا، بقى بيجي لنا كل شويه كولز، كل شويه تليفون، ممكن يبقى كل ساعه تليفون ان حد شافها. بس المشكله ان بيشوفوها فين بقى؟ في هاي واي، طريق سريع جدا، تمام؟ الناس اللي بتعدي منه بتشوفها بتمشي في الطريق السريع ده. فالهاي واي هنا صعب جدا اصلا تنزل.
بس النطاق بتاعكم يعني ولا؟
في النطاق بتاعنا، لا مش بعيد قوي.
Good luck. I hope it was her. It looked like her. Thank you. Bye. New message, 10:59 a.m. Hi, Annette. My name is Donna Nelson, and I think I may have seen the dog you're looking for last night around 11:45 p.m. She or he would have been in the area of Highway 115 in the middle section between the signs for Moore Drive and the cabin.
We know her patterns now and her routine. So we know where she hangs out in the mornings, where she goes to rest for the day, and what she does at night. So right now we just need more traps so we can set up those traps in the areas that she walks. Oh. And a good thing is that she seems to be hanging around the same areas for the past 2 nights.
This one's a lot easier to move around.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's big, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So now when she steps on the plate, that's it.
That's
the door's
it.
down.
Yeah.
And this is the secret.
They like that?
That's the secret. That's liquid smoke. Just, you smell that. That gets in the air.
Okay.
So what you do is put it up on the trees, on the leaves or whatever, anything high, so that the scent will carry for her.
Okay.
And then spread it around
Sprinkle
the trap
around
like this.
here. Okay.
Like that, eh?
Yeah.
Make sure your food's in the back.
Yeah.
And you should be set to go.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
We are gonna collect supplies, and I have, how many live traps did the guy lend you? Just one. We should have at least another live trap, or even two if we can. And we will have to go and set it up during the day, okay?
No, it's there now.
It's there now? Okay. So there's also a live trapper that has been trying to get a hold of me, and I was at work. And I called him back, but he's in a location with poor reception. So we're gonna get it together, get in touch together. He hopefully will come.
ترى لما قابلتنا أول يوم ضاعت فيه ليالي قالت
Team Chelsea is across town looking for that brindle dog.
فريق تشيلسي هو فريق إنقاذ بيدور على الحيوانات المفقودة. لما عرفوا بقصة ليالي ستو من الفريق كلمنا وعرض المساعدة.
The only problem is what happens is when you set up a trap where people can see, the dog could be there sniffing around, because the dog's not just going to run up and go, oh, look, a trap. He's going to walk around it and around it, and he's going to sniff, and he's going to try to get it from the outside. And someone goes, oh, look, a dog's trying to go in the trap, and they stop. And then dog takes off, and we're right back to square one. The trap has to be away, and it can't be a visual. Otherwise, we get everybody wanting to help out and push the dog in the trap. Well, we need to get him, so what we'll do is wherever the dog is, you have to find somewhere where we can place the trap. I've got another one in the back seat as well, and we're gonna broth.
I have that, and I have chicken.
And so what you do is you want to
create a trail.
Exactly. You want to lead them where you want them to go. So we're gonna try to get him or get her off the road and into an area where she can spend all the time she wants, sniffing, and then
nobody sees her.
No one sees her. And then once they get the temptation of that food, the desire just overtakes everything, and they just bang. You know, they go in. So where are your traps right now? Where do you have more?
One is right here, and trail into the grass, chicken pieces here, and chicken in the trap.
Perfect. So that's a good spot there.
Looks tired too.
Mm-hmm. It's time to get this dog, man. It's time. He said between 3 and 4, the best time. That's another 3 hours. I bet you didn't see that twist coming to your documentary.
No, I was just coming for the happy ending.
Right, happy ending,
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Ta-ding, ta-dam, bam. That. Instead, it's like, what the hell? And you know, this is worse than in Egypt, I betcha. Because it's open fields, she can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And you can't corner nothing. Sorry. Yes? No, not yet. Where?
She's coming here?
She's coming towards where we are from that direction. She's very close.
What she's doing?
Because she says... So she just refilled chicken, barbecue sauce. This stew is not cooking up. Let's go and hide.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna try to get another trap set up at the top. So then we have one at the top, one at the bottom when she comes down.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's
Okay.
be hopeful. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Bye. Turn off this light. I don't want her to come down and see people.
She will come from here.
From
No,
there. But she needs to go into the trap where we put the broth and the stuff. So don't turn any lights. I don't want her to see something in the distance and then
She will turn around.
turn around.
She's walking around the side. Right in there.
Right in there.
She's stuffing, right?
She passed it. She passed it.
She's coming our way. She's walking this way.
She's going down Tapley.
What's with this dog?
I'm telling you, I was telling Solly she's not using her nose.
She's like, what is she looking for if she's not hungry?
She is hungry.
But he says she must be getting food too.
She's looking for where she belongs. Hi, Stu. She just came off of the highway, went down Tapley quarter line. Yes.
She's in a barn down that farm, so that's why she keeps coming back here every night. I just watch her. She went up through that driveway, and I watch her just go into a barn.
So what do we do?
Without permission, we can't. The farmer will lose it if he sees us out there. But we could try walking up there quietly.
Hey everybody, Kernsey here, and we're gonna try one more time with a desperate plea for your help in finding a missing dog. Laylee has been missing in the Cavan-Monaghan area since Thursday.
So we are setting up a very large trap in the location that she was seen this morning, with a very generous permission of the gentleman that owns that property. The trap will be 12 feet long, 6 feet high, and 4 feet wide, with laser sensors and a live feed camera.
Here.
Oh, I see.
As soon as she goes back here,
Right.
this door.
Shut. Wow.
She's done.
And she's done.
That's it. There's no getting out.
This is music to my ears.
There's no getting out once she's in here.
Hey, good.
And even if you guys get here, do not open the gates. Don't nothing. Just stay with her. Try to talk to her. Calm her down. Do not try to open the gate because
Okay.
they will try to bust them.
Right,
They
right.
will.
Annette, yeah, why did you bring her crate?
Because it's familiar to her, and it's important. Familiar things are important, so she's gonna stick around and look at it, and maybe you go and make it her safe spot, right? Because it's familiar. So if she makes the crate her safe spot, then next thing you know, she's gonna investigate the trap and go in the trap and get trapped.
Okay, let's hope she will do that.
Right. Let's hope.
الحل الوحيد اللي كان قدامنا إن ليلى تدخل المصيدة، ولحد ما ده يحصل ما كانش قدامنا غير إننا نستنى.
She's been seen on 115 a lot, and it's anywhere between. This is Larmer,
Yeah.
and this is Tapley Quarterline. This is the farm here that we have the trap set up right here. We are working on a strategy to condition her to come to food at the same location and seeing a trap. So slowly we'll start bringing food closer and closer to the trap, and hopefully at some point she'll be feeling brave enough that she will come in to the trap and be trapped.
So what's the plan?
Driving around, waiting for the trap, one of the trap to have Laylee in it.
Between Boundary and closer to Boundary and Porter Road on the 115 in the fast lane on the side of the road. We'll talk to you later. My number is 705-932-5484. Bye.
Fuck, she's on the highway.
No?
Jesus Christ.
She's crazy, isn't it?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, driving there is what is it gonna do exactly? Jesus Christ. So, just feeling like I'm hitting walls all the time, and there is just nothing I can do to help. Setting food stations is just not working. The ones I have set up, the food is still there. It seems like she's continuously walking to different spots, and even though she is staying more or less within the same area, this area is increasing daily. So I really don't know how we're gonna get her back. Just must be, there's gotta be a miracle happening for us to be able to catch this dog. But anyhow, just wanted to update you and leave you a message because typing, it just takes too long. And I'm out on the lookout for her now, so thank you for checking in again, and I'll keep you updated. Bye.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, oh my god, oh my god. Just amazing. She's in the crowd. No, she's in the trap. She's inside. Yes, she's in the trap. No, I didn't get her. We just came here to put the balls instead of the plates instead of the balls. She's in the trap. Okay. Okay. I'll be waiting here. Okay.
What a great day, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, no worries. I'm glad she's here.
That's amazing.
Oh.
It's okay.
Hi.
It's
I
okay.
got a biscuit for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Good little girl. Oh,
Yeah, it's the first time she wagging her tail like that.
that's wild. I'm surprised she went in the trap. I was shocked. I didn't know what was going to happen. That's wicked.
That
In a
is
week. That's a week. Well, today's Saturday. A week and 1 day.
It's 10 days, and that's how long it took them in Egypt to capture her. It took them 10 days, and
Really,
they did it at night.
Something's up with 10.
So she must be, I don't know, she must like number 10.
Well, she likes the animals we got around here. I'm amazed.
Insane dog, absolutely insane.
It's wild. long way from home, in a little sports car, right? I'm like, really? And then we see him at the gas station. Well, you're no farther ahead than what you were, bud. You put in all that gas. Right? There's Stu!
Can you believe this?
We did it.
Can you believe it?
We did it. We told you we'd get it. We told you we'd get it.
I couldn't believe it.
News I think
ever hear.
The best.
To the dish, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, maybe try to.
And then she decided to come in the cage, right?
Yeah.
Look, she's wagging her tail.
Yeah.
So excited.
So, hey, let's take the things. Stu in. You want to go in first?
Hey, I don't want you guys to tell you that. Don't let her out.
Oh,
It's been a
guarantee
long
it.
10 days.
It's not going to happen. He's going in. We're going to shut this
Just
here.
gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Baby.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay now. I'm going to put a strap around him. You're a good girl.
Dinner, I'll bring this in.
Good girl, baby. Look at that.
Yeah.
Whichever. Whatever you want. We're going to go, I guess, with you to see.
I just couldn't believe it. And we just couldn't believe it when we saw her.
Oh, she's in a crate.
What a runner you are. Oh my goodness. That's just the most completely insane thing.
So completely unexpected turn of events. It's just insane. I mean, in my wildest dreams, I could never come up with anything like this. A dog escapes for the second time, and again is gone for 10 days and 10 nights.
Yeah. But finally she's back.
Yes. She's back, comfortable, relaxing. She ate her breakfast. She had her medication. She drank lots of water. She went outside to sniff things. She does smell, I think she does smell a little bit because she was putting her nose down to the ground and spots where other dogs were using as bathrooms. So I think she maybe can sniff a little bit, can smell. She met all our dogs and a couple cats.
Yeah.
And she did fine. She did really good with Darwin, who's the most dominant. And he tried to tell her that he's the one in charge, and she took it like a little champ.
Hi. Do you see her? The neck is is less swollen, so it's good. And they will recommend us to a different clinic so they can do CT scan on her neck and see what needs to be done so the neck doesn't swell up.
I don't know what I say, but I'm very lucky and very lucky to have you.
يا عم الحمد لله ده انا كنت خلاص اجرالي حاجه. كنت لسه بقول لنانسي قلت لها يلا نركب طياره ونطلع نجري ورا ليالي هناك قالت لي يلا.
So we will be, I think what I'm gonna do now, because there's just such a big following and people want to know how is she doing, and I'm sure they'll be asking me next days or weeks. So I'm gonna create a page for Layali, and it's gonna be, and people that want to know, they can follow the page, and we'll be posting updates and videos and all that stuff on that page. I can see how fitting her name is. We wouldn't change it for anything. I think the name is perfect. It's her name and it's her.
Yeah. Just make sure not to escape again.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because I'm not coming again. I'm not doing this again.
I
Enough.
think
enough.
you've had enough.
Yeah,
Trust me, I've had enough too. No, I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to go through that again. So yes, she's not escaping. Trust me, she's not escaping from me.
Okay.
And now we're going to hear from Annette about the amazing journey of Layli the dog.
baby girl. Ah. Lael, don't do that. What is this Laeli white stuff? What is this white fluffy stuff? You like it? I think she likes it. Yes, I think so. Yay! Ah. Look, you have snow on your face, Laeli.